Break it down.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the Wrestling Show, emulating live from the epicenter of awesomeness here in Tampa, Florida. I was going to do an outside show, but it's raining, as you could tell, so I'll just do another one in my Jeep. Hey, it beats it, always doing the show in the same setting, like always doing it in a basement or always doing it in a dark bedroom. It's something different. Plus, the unexpected could happen. I mean, someone could just walk by and, carjack me. Makes for exciting internet viewing. So, yeah, if you could, send me a few items for my 1-year anniversary show regarding standout moments of this decade. Epic moments, whether it's matches, rivalries, backstage skits, anything. Just stuff that stands out. It could be like negative or positive. It could be something as absurd as Perry Saturn and Moppy. Because it stands out, and I want honest submissions, and I don't want all the same ones either. So just think of variety, think outside the box. Go ahead and send them in, $5.50, whatever. So you know what it's time for now.
It's morphin' time! Dragon Sword! Mastodon!
Pterodactyl!
Triceratops!
Saber-tooth tiger!
Tyrannosaurus!
No, it's not morphin' time, it's news time. This is Pillar to Post, where I engage in telling the news, but not the same mainstream stories you hear on everyone else's channel. So here it goes. We all know Vern Gagne, his little incident in the retirement establishment a while back. Anyway, his granddaughter is making the news. Gail Gagne has been charged with 2 counts of third-degree sexual conduct with a 17-year-old. Possible 15-year sentence, maximum. She was 25 at the time it happened. Doesn't say when it happened. And he was 17. She basically was an assistant basketball coach / substitute teacher. As far as this, as you all know, this isn't a political channel. It's a talk about wrestling channel. Although some may dispute that I talk about wrestling on this channel as well, but I do. I don't know, I just know there's sometimes different standards, whether it's a male doing it or a female doing it. They were both consenting, and he was 17, so, what's the difference between 17, 364 days, and 18, 1 day, so. I don't know, it's not, if you're in a teacher situation over a student, that's inappropriate to get in in any relation. I guess whenever you're, same thing with a job, different levels of management. Yeah, but I definitely 15 years for that is a little ridiculous. So, we'll see. Still not right, but 15 years, really? Yeah. Moving on. Ric Flair says he would consider working for TNA. There's news about him not really being backstage at TNA events, but like autograph sessions, not at the actual venues, but when TNA would send out stars, Ric Flair would be seen with some of them. So I guess if AJ Styles was doing a autograph signing or something at a Borders or something, Ric Flair would be seen hanging out with the other guys. So yeah, he said he was just feeling things out. That he owes really no sense of loyalty to WWE anymore. I mean, he appreciates what they did for him and how they kind of didn't, shat on his career. At least they didn't have him face Hornswoggle. So, yeah, this was fresh off the Hulkamania tour in which he wrestled Hulk Hogan 4 times, so I guess he's not really retired. Now, I don't want to play armchair quarterback. As far as Ric Flair's retirement, heck, he's got to pay the bills, and I'm not a wrestler, so I don't know about the itch, Maybe it's, once a wrestler, always a wrestler. I just hope he doesn't tarnish his own career in his viewpoint. Like, I hope he doesn't look back and think, oh man, you know, if he does go to TNA, he'll think, oh man, I shouldn't have done that, you know, that tarnished my career, you know, whatever makes him feel the best. But obviously, as a fan, I'm kind of disappointed. I see him retire, and then I see him come back, and I won't see him at his height, so obviously I'll still be disappointed if he does decide to go to TNA, but I'm sure he probably won't wrestle. I don't know, maybe logic will prevail. Finally, WWE and Titan Publishing has launched a comic book thingy. Basically, it's going to be launched March 23rd, 2010 to coincide with WrestleMania 26. It's entitled WWE Heroes, and I guess it's going to be like a comic book loosely based on current storylines. So I guess the main characters are going to be like Triple H and Cena. The original cover that I saw, it shows like John Cena and Triple H fighting zombies. So who knows? I don't know. I'm sure it'll be kind of dumb. So yeah, kind of reminds me of that video game. I think it was for like the Game Boy or something. It was a WWE wrestling game, but it was like a Double Dragon Brawler, a very poor one. And I guess like Stephanie McMahon was captured, and you had to go beat up thugs and hit them with steel chairs. I don't know. The game was kind of dumb too. So yeah, Monday Night Raw. I watched it. They're trying. It's all about who writes the show, you know. There's talent there, but they don't want to use it. ECW was good. We now have a new resident super villain, who may or may not be Paul Burchill. I don't know. I can't tell. He's wearing a mask. Just because he looks exactly like Paul Burchill from, you know, the chin down doesn't mean it's Paul Burchill. So we have that Impact, a lot of promos. Did anybody else hear it was Kevin Nash, Eric Young versus Beer Money Incorporated? I kind of am worried about Beer Money Incorporated, like their future as a tag team. But anyway, I think during the match, like Taz said something about, you know, Nash did like a running, you know, his running little knee into in the corner there. His running hip thing into the corner, and like he said, well, that's vintage Nash. So I don't know if he's just so used to working with Michael Cole that kind of slipped out. Because like Tenay said something like, no, that's not vintage Nash, that's what did he say, like that's common occurrence, or that's traditional Nash or something like that. I don't know if any of you missed it or caught it. I'm gonna go back and see what he actually said and hopefully post a caption on this video. But yeah, I know Taz definitely said vintage, and Tenay kind of like mocked him for that. So I don't know if that was like an inside jab at Michael Cole, but that's good because Michael Cole was horrible. It's my 1-year anniversary, so I'll be kind of busy taking in different slices of the wrestling pie, you know, different taste of wrestling, different feds. And yeah, wrestling overall is good. It's just certain shows, just the stuff that's being showcased is kind of bleh. But so you get the impression that wrestling's horrible, but if you look at the broad picture, there's some good stuff. You know, AJ Styles, the future of TNA looks pretty good. WWE, I think, is trying to mix things up, but they're just getting their gears going, so they're kind of tripping a little. But I think they're trying to elevate a lot of people. And I think 2010 is going to be a pretty good year, especially for this channel. Got some surprises in store. So, yeah, everyone have a great day, and I will catch you later.